What's up, everybody? It's your man's KJ the Great, dropping another edition of All Sports Media TV. But first, I want to say, I hope and pray everything is great your way. Now, we about to talk about it. All right, y'all. So, we got some shocking news in the sport of boxing. And we knew this was coming, but we didn't know how or when this would come. So, let's talk about it. All right, so Uh, it was just announced today that former two-time unified heavyweight champion Anthony AJ Joshua, who is 27 wins, 3 losses, no draws, with 24 wins by way of knockout, he will be taking on none other than MMA Dog, the man who knocked down Tyson Fury in his first professional boxing fight. Yes, I'm talking about him. Francis Ngannou. He has 1 loss, no wins, of course, no knockouts. That's only in boxing. Go look up that man's fight record in MMA. You'll see he is a dog. Now, this fight has been set for March 8th in Saudi Arabia during Riyadh season. It was originally supposed to be a fight between Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. But as we seen December 23rd, Deontay Wilder got outboxed. I want to say he got outboxed badly. And now the fight is off with him and Anthony Joshua. So what's next for him? We don't know. But these two fighters are going to step in the ring. And Eddie Hearn came out and said that the potential that they want to build up and get everything going with this fight is that the winner of this fight can potentially face the winner of Fury USYK, which is set to take place February 17th, Saudi Arabia, Riyadh season. Now, do I think the winner of this fight should face one of those guys? No. But they're getting the move on this and they're getting this thing going ASAP. As they have already set the press release, the press conference, and everything is going to take place next week, January 15th. So they're getting this thing going. They're going to build this up real nice. Anthony Joshua is coming off of a win over heavyweight star title contender, Otto Wallin. If you guys don't know who Otto Wallin is, look him up. He gave Tyson Fury all types of fits in the fight that he had with Tyson Fury. Giving him a gash over his right eye, gave him 47 stitches in that fight. I mean, he's a southpaw. He's pretty slick for his size, I would say. Ultimately, skills pay the bills, and Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury, they both beat him, but Anthony Joshua ended up stopping him. Going into the 6th round, his nose was broken. He was busted up pretty bad. And his corner and everybody else, they didn't want to see him take too much more punishment. Excuse me. Now, the 3 losses that come on Anthony Joshua's record, the first one being against Andy Ruiz. Honestly, I think what a lot of other people, maybe millions of people across the world are thinking, he didn't take that fight serious. He thought he was going to come in, tap, jab, and then put him down and be done. Kind of on some Apollo Creed, Rocky Balboa type of stuff. Oh, I'll drop him in 3. I'll get it done. No, buddy. No, buddy. He ended up getting stopped in 7 rounds in that fight. Now his other 2 losses came to the current unified heavyweight champion, who is the former undisputed cruiserweight champion, Alexander Usyk. And in the first fight, Alexander Usyk got a unanimous decision over Anthony Joshua. If you go back and watch that first fight, you can see him slipping and countering, hitting him with up jabs. If you go down to the end of the fight, Anthony Joshua was sitting on the ropes, which should have been called a knockdown, as opposed to the boxing rules. I'm just saying, boxing rules, if the rope's holding you up, it's a knockdown. He was sitting on the ring, sitting down on the ropes, whoever was ringing the bell, whoever was ringing that, they started ringing that bell with 8 seconds left in the fight. Anthony Joshua could have got knocked down in that fight, and it would have been bad. But he didn't. Ultimately, Alexander Usyk won that fight. He came back again because, every fight that Anthony Joshua has, he has to have a rematch clause, no matter if it's a title fight or not, apparently. But according to Eddie Hearn, it's because he's the biggest star in the sport. Yeah. Yeah, he lost a split decision in the second fight, which I don't know how they called it a split decision in the second fight as well. Thought he got outboxed um, in the second fight as well. I thought it was a little bit closer, but I thought it was still a unanimous decision. Now, Alexander Usyk went on to fight Daniel Dubois. Got a stoppage in that fight. Anthony Joshua, he changed trainers. I believe he's on his fourth trainer now in the past 3 years. He went from Robert Garcia. What was it? Robert Garcia. He left his original trainer, went to Robert Garcia, lost again, went to then he went to Derek James, and he had a comeback fight against Jermaine Franklin. Not the best opponent, but just a good, I guess a okay opponent. Get your feet wet, get back in the win column. He came. Jermaine Franklin came to fight, but Anthony Joshua had a few odd tactics that he was doing throughout that fight. I won't even get into that. Um, his second fight he had with former opponent of Deontay Wilder's, which was Robert the Nordic Nightmare Hellenius, and he ended up knocking him out in the seventh round. A lot of people were building up that fight with Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder again because Wilder stopped him and won, and it didn't go that way. So here we are right now. Francis Ngannou versus Anthony Joshua, March 8th. This will be live on pay-per-view, I believe, on DAZN. So yeah, make sure you guys tune in. I want to see what they're gonna have in store for us on this undercard, because the undercard from December 23rd was probably the best overall. Excuse me, overall fight card of that year. I believe it was, at least. So make sure you guys hit that like button, drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Share this with all your people. I thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Peace.